Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we're going to attempt to refinish this old 1940s or 50s dresser, and I'll show you what it looks like here. So it's a solid oak dresser. Someone's painted it completely red, and we're going to strip the paint off of it and hopefully bring it back. Haven't decided whether or not we're going to do some paint on the sides and the legs, but we're at least going to strip the top and the drawers, and then we'll go from there. So we're going to put some of this stripper on here and see how it works out. So you leave this on for up to 10-15 minutes, and we'll come back and see what it looks like. So something I failed to mention when I started was when you're dealing with this stuff, it's toxic. You don't want to get it on your hands, you don't definitely want to get in your eyes, and you don't want to breathe it. So well ventilated, wear gloves and glasses. And I gotta tell you, I'm not real impressed with that Klean or Klein or whatever it's called. Not real impressed. I left it on here about 10 minutes. I put it on pretty thick also. It didn't do much. Okay, I just finished putting the 5th coat of a stripper on here, and I probably have about half of it off. So I think this was chalk paint. I'm not sure. Okay, so finally after 6 or 7 coats, I still have paint issues. So what I'm going to do, and I already did it, I'm going to cut this top in half. I'm going to run it through the plane. Okay, now that all the paint has been removed, I showed you before that I'd cut it in half to run it through the plane. We're going to glue it back together. So you would do this just like you would do like a cutting board or whatever. You want to do complete coverage. So you have a good connection. And I put these rags on here to try to prevent, clamp marks on the face of it. So we're going to line this up on each end and work our way across. You just put light pressure. I'm going to wipe the glue off with a wet rag. That way you don't have to worry about sanding it off. Okay, now we're going to let it set overnight. So the dovetail joints in this drawer are so loose, I had to glue it back together what I could, but what I'm going to do is fill all these cracks with some epoxy mixed with some sawdust. So we're going to mix this up and smear it in these cracks. Here's what it looks like after the epoxy was applied and it's set up. Now I'm going to sand it off and see how it turned out. Okay, there's what it looks like sanded off. Looks a lot better. All the gaps are filled in now. So the drawers were all stripped, sanded, and we put them back together, as you can see. And this is what it looks like where I filled the cracks with that epoxy. That's after it's stained. And I'm using this special walnut color stain. And this is what it looked like before it's stained. Okay, quick little update. We finally got all the paint off of this thing, and it was quite a tedious process. That's why I didn't video most of it. And I don't even know how many hours I have in it, but it doesn't matter. But finally got it all off, and we got a coat of stain on the frame of it. I'm using this Minwax semi-gloss, and just one thing I wanted to mention, I poked some holes down in this rim so it can drain. But I'm going to pour this out on there so I don't contaminate the can, because it will cause problems with your urethane later. Three coats of polyurethane on everything. Okay, that about wraps up this project. Appreciate you watching, and as always, Take care, God bless, and I'll see you later.